Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tactical Breach Wizards on PlayFrame. Again, still sorry about my voice, and I imagine some of you probably over the last couple of days have been encouraging me to, take it easy, maybe, it's fine. Just take a week off. Rest the voice a little bit, which I appreciate. It's very kind of you, very thoughtful. But two things about that. One, recording PlayFrame stuff is kind of like one of the highlights of my week. I just love doing it. So I just enjoy it a great deal. But also, I don't know how long you've been watching this particular channel, but we started it, I want to say in July 2018, so around 7 years ago at this point. And in all of that time, we've released a video every single day, sometimes two, on rare occasions even three. We have never missed a day once in nearly 7 years. And I'm sure we will break that streak eventually when just something comes up and it's beyond our control. It'll happen eventually, but until that day, if you think we are going to break that streak when we have the power to not do so, you are out of your mind. No. Besides, I'm having too much fun with this game. So, we've got perk points to spend. First of all, on Doll. Friendly Refund was an incredibly good investment. It's already proven how good it is. And I do eventually want Panic as well, but since I'm mostly using it to swap with friends these days, I think I might go ahead and shift focus to charge a bit. I might go ahead and get this one. Unlimited rampaging, unlimited charging for as many times as I can actually hit targets. I eventually want this one too, but I want this. Rion. I've been thinking on this one. It's a little tricky to decide. I love having this boost with Intelligent. That's so good. I can wait on that one. I am seeing, now that I'm using Rapid Bite more, I am seeing the value in sedating the target as well, especially since I tend to use this on large, tanky enemies who are going to last a lot of turns anyway and do a lot of damage. It would be nice to be slowly chipping away at that health throughout, all these rounds, so that I don't have to do nearly as much damage to finish them at the end. But utility-wise, the longer I think about it, the more I am seeing value in this. If you target a teammate, your action's refunded. Which basically means I can, as many times as I want, use this on a teammate to yank them 3 spaces. Which, if they're very far away, I can just keep doing it and yank them pretty much all the way to Rion, so long as there's not something obstructing the path. That could be handy. In some silly ways. I want to find out. Okay. Feeling pretty good about everyone's outfits for the time being, so let's move on. Zan's Brain, that night. Ooh, this should be good. Okay, y'all are a little hard to tell apart. I'm already regretting this a bit. Hang on. Okay, there. Now that's a little bit easier. Shit. So we're doing this in Libely. On choice. Brought you home, kid. Either of these aside, this is also a valid point to bring up. I didn't grow up in sandbagged black sites. Well, maybe if you had, you'd have toughened up by now. Quieter than intended. I'm tough. Tough. You're broken, Vesker. One little snafu and you fell apart. Now I'm here to pick up the pieces. Look, what you really need is to kick some ass. Druid Mafia ass doesn't bring back my finest hour. That's why they're here. Face your fears. Clear your mind. Master the moment. You're a badass Special Forces operative and you're gonna ice every motherfucker in that room. Non-lethally. Whatever. Breach. Okay. Especially with all of our false prophet abilities, I think this is actually going to be very easy to do. Knock out all enemies, use laptop to open door, keep your team alive, finish with everyone at full health. I really do think this is going to be quite manageable. So yeah, let's start by doing that. Creating a false prophet here. Beautiful. Creating a false prophet here would probably work. Yep. And another one right here. Didn't even need the other Zan. Goodness. Bonkers. That's a good combo of abilities. Whoa. You won't believe this, but you shooting me while I shot some fake gangsters hasn't resolved my guilt complex. Yet. Tough takes time. Every steak takes a pounding to become its best. You know that tenderizing meat makes it softer, right? Shut up and take a brain peek at what I've got in store for you next. This looks like me. 4 of me in my goth phase. Exactly. Shooting 4 of me in my goth phase is gonna do it, you think? Ever since Jodasa, you've been so afraid of doing the wrong thing. You put up all these guardrails you won't let yourself cross. Represented by goth me casting predictive shot in all directions. See, you get it. I wouldn't go that far. It's time to face the most dangerous enemy, brother. Yourself. It looks trivial, though. Confidence, finally. I do think we can solve this. Breach here. Can I move? No. Okay. We'll start by setting up... No. Let's move in first. So that we can get a false prophet on that door. Oh. Didn't, realize that was going to... Yeah, it does make some sense. Do it again. Good. Now we can take him out. Beautiful. Breach. Move in. False prophet. A lot of us are going to start shooting. Hey, come on now. I guess you can shoot your own guys to get some mana back, I suppose. Sorry, he said a thing, and then the text went away. I was a little distracted by the clever idea. Maybe clever idea? Hard to say. Finished by the end of turn 2. I feel like I've achieved this. Yep. So far, so good. Feel like the trauma factor of shooting myself that many times might have distracted from tearing down my inhibitions. Man up, Zan. You'll have to do darker shit than that if you want to take on Liv. There are some lines we shouldn't cross, though, right? Not me. Be like me. Be free. It does sound appealing when you try to say it using only one-syllable words. But, like, torture? Torture's just a state of mind, man. So you basically haven't thought about this on any real level. I don't think. I do. That's absolutely the vibe I'm getting, yeah. Alright, it's a hellish maze of restrictive inhibitions and paralyzing doubts in there. That checks out. So get your ass in there and let's rip it to shreds. Oh my. That's a lot. Let's start by going here. Doing a bit of this. Let a single teammate perform 3 actions in 1 turn. Could work. Grab that. Time boost won't get you another move, but it'll let you do the false prophet, which won't get you quite close enough. But it will let you do this. Well, it'll let me do that anyway. Hey. Thank you, I guess. That count as 3. Guys, you don't have to... God damn, there it is. Show some fangs. I don't know why I did that. Killer instinct, baby. It's not ideal, though. At all. So, okay, if you do that, then... Zan, are you happy now? Oh, that only counts as 1 action, I guess. Okay. Okay, use a false prophet then. There. Okay, now we're not self-destructive. And do a predictive bolt this way, just in case. I don't know if these guys are going to move. Maybe a little. More Zans coming in. Hostile thoughts. There are 2 wolves inside each of us, and one of them shoots you for 2 damage in the 4C phase. Pretty good. Let's see. False prophet over here. Beautiful. Okay. We're gonna false prophet right here to seal the door. Kind of surprised you didn't shoot that one there. What say you do? Stop it. Guys. It's going to be tricky to manage. If I move you here, I don't know if I can time boost people I can't see. No. So that's not entirely going to work. But we could try this. Nice. Nope. Nope. Gonna be an issue. Okay. What if we do this to protect me? Do that. Wrong one, idiot. Maybe this to protect me. Hey! Oh, not gonna help out now, huh? Loser. Time boost. Zan, although he can't really do anything else. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to achieve this goal here. That's fine. I think my life's gonna be easier if I move. There we go. No. There's other enemies. Me. Let's have another false prophet right here. There. Sure. Sure. It's kind of working. Can you time boost your false prophet? Kind of. Did that just let... Did time boosting my false prophet just let me have another move? Interesting. So if I do that now... Huh. Didn't really seem to help. But I can create another one. Oh, hang on. False prophet here. Eh. False prophet. Now I'm out of stuff for time boosting. Okay. Enough silliness then. Let's see what we can do. Oh, can't even make a false prophet from here. Bummer. You can, though. False prophet go across. False prophet go across again. Or maybe just here. Can do another false prophet here. And I suppose for kicks another one. Sure. We do need to get this door closed though, and now we're kind of out of mana, which is not great. You can hit him, which does not help. I've not gone about this ideally. We'll manage, though. False prophet here. And you can do that for whatever good that does. We're out of false prophets. We now just need to actually win. And close that dang door. Not a perfectly smooth operation, but... it will get the job done. Hopefully. Actually... safer for you to do it, safer for you to do it from here. Zan, get it together. Definister. Oh, now we have to do this much. Jen. Sorry, Zan, but your evil twin sucks. We gotta put him through a window. But we were just starting to work together. Listening to women makes you weak. Alright, yeah, we can punt him. I'm not in a great state for doing that right now, Jen. I hope you are. I think you are. There you go. Whew! We live! That one got a little closer than it should have. Yeah. How are you here? I was having a nightmare about sun bears, then I heard someone being mean to my friend. Damn it, are there no privacy settings on these things? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but I do not want you in some of my others. I'll teach you some mind guard charms after this, but we should focus on your shit first. Why is your dream clone such a prick? Curious to hear the response to this one. Maybe he's how I imagine confidence? I freeze when I think I might let someone down. The guy we just met sure doesn't. And he was a prick. He was, right? So you're doing it right. You just gotta beat yourself up less about it. Should we be concerned that getting rid of him didn't wake you up? Oh, that's because he's back and enormous in the next room. Ah. Maybe your dream brain felt like this arc needed more of a climax? Then let's not disappoint. Oh boy, he is large. Oof. So we need to keep our teammate alive, knock out all the enemies, prevent 2 reinforcements. Jen can do that, I'm sure, but Zan gone bad. Immediately shoots anyone who attacks them. 16 health. For a lot of damage and knockback. Whew. Yeah, we're gonna have to get clever. There's a lot of predictive shots. Oof. Okay, Zan. This will be an interesting puzzle. You should be getting a mana refund on every one of these false prophets that, dies. Yep, good. So we can take all these out pretty handily. Then you can place another one. But maybe after Jen's had a turn. So you can do that. Take him out. I still think you've only got one time you can do that, though. I think. Jen, you might need to be over there for cover, actually. Although I guess with a Gale Grenade, you can do a lot of things. So... let's see, these guys are all... see everyone as a hostile target, but I think they're just going to keep on doing those predictive shots. Okay. We can knock you around safely. Maybe we can just get you out a window. You don't have a lot of knockback protection. That is a possibility. Yeah, we can maybe just get you out a window if we're lucky. For the moment, let's at least seal this. And then see what it is possible to do if I place false prophets around. Like here. Good. No, you've really only got the one. Okay. Jen, you don't have another move, though. Like, you can take cover. Okay, alright, no, that'll work, that'll work. That keeps everyone alive. Then we can see where he's gonna go. Got some mana back. Okay. All right, and you don't move. Okay. This will be an interesting experiment. If I knock him into a predictive shot. Nice. Oh, I was hoping. Holy shit, that's a bit much. Live life to the max. I was really hoping that you would not retaliate, but you did. Which is also not ideal, because you are not lined up with a window in a way that I was hoping you would be. So back to strategy. If we take that out, then you can move... here, let's say. Still haven't got another false prophet you can use, though. If I move you here, we can static blast you way out. Then come grab. It'd be better for Zan to have this. It really would. So, like, random thought, if she does... No, she can't really do another static blast. All right, let's just hold off then for the moment. Zan, you can't get all the way to this time, and that's fine. I don't really love that either. This is an interesting puzzle, though. So, okay. Thanks for the mana back. Was hoping you'd move, but you're just not going to be useful about this. And this is not going to help me, but I'm curious to see what happens. So if you grab... and it just knocks you further. Gets the mana, but... okay. But then he doesn't... okay. How many times can I keep doing this? I can keep doing this. Okay. To a point. I guess we'll kind of knock him out of the room at a certain point. Hang on. No, you can't Gale Grenade to move him back in, because you will get... very hurt. You can Gale Grenade move Zan, though. Let's do that so he can take a different position. False Prophet. Over here. Beautiful. Yep, this is gonna work. Yeah. Beautiful. Go team. Dream success. Unique perk acquired. When Zan's self-loathing became debilitating, Jen's friendship was a lifeline. It takes a trust that deep to fully unlock the power of another wizard's vessel, but when you do, the rewards are... it says here, +3 knockback. Goodness, that's a lot more knockback. For one mission only, Jen's vessel has given your standard shot a ridiculous boost. For one mission? Oh, gotta save that, I guess. Cool. Hey, why not? Got a little chat. So, you want to talk about it? Thanks for the assist. Never had backup in a self-hate dream before. That wasn't the first? He gets me when my emotional immune system's down, when it's busy with something else. Your chat with Liv back in Kalan. Yeah. I'm just lost this time, Jen. I could barely cope when I thought I'd made the hard choice. How am I ever gonna get past knowing I made the mother of all fuck-ups instead? Any chance it's not true? I'm enjoying the cat in the hat, by the way. Nah. I knew it as soon as she'd said it. Saw it. It explains a lot, too. Never sat right that I got a dishonorable discharge for following my orders to a T. I think you were already coping with it. I never understood why you were so cut up about that night. If you'd saved the hostage and Liv was only briefly captured from her own mistake, why was it haunting you? Because rhetorical. Let me finish pop-psyching you, please. I think you were already carrying the weight of the truth. You just couldn't look right at it yet. Well, it sure as fuck got heavier when I found out. I'm sure. I'm just saying, don't think your 2 years of pain were nothing. It's all progress. It's not all on you. What's that gross Navy saying you told me? It takes more than one asshole to make a shitstorm. Right. Graphic, but valid. Who else am I meant to blame for this? I guess you could blame Liv tactically, but she can't know everything. You could blame the guy who shot him, but, like, technically true, but in that situation, if their objective, like, that wouldn't have been a problem if he was able to make the choice in the moment. It's kind of hard to say. I could see reasoning for any one of these choices. You know what? I'm actually most curious about what she says with this one. Look. Gang. Look. Oh, there we go. Weird. Look, I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. You froze at a bad time to freeze. But the story you're telling yourself is that you walked into a picnic and got someone killed. And I'm saying you were thrown in a blender and you got out alive. You weren't able to save everyone else thrown in there with you. That's the extent of your crime. I want to believe that. I'm trying to see it that way. But we're walking into a blender the size of a nation. I don't know how to tell myself I'm not going to get you killed. Your team is a lot less cocky this time, mostly. And you're not choosing this for us. You're an asset we need to win. This feels like the most sound argument to him. To his sort of, like, reasoning, anyway. You're not choosing this for us. You're an asset we need to win. You kicked this off, but you followed my lead on the investigation, you listened to Dahl when our objectives took priority, and now we're following the Moss plan. When you form a team, you let it be a team. If we win, it'll be because of that. And if we lose, then I guess toxic leadership is super effective, but it'll still suck. I think Joe Dasa was a one-off, but even if it wasn't, having limitations doesn't mean you're broken. If it turns out your brain struggles with decisions, maybe get out of the tactical leadership game. But other than that, who cares? People are decisive when they care less about the consequences. If caring too much turns out to be your problem, you're doing all right. Thanks. I don't think I'll ever forgive myself as much as you do, but hearing all this helped. It's moving my baseline. From where I've been at, that's worth a lot. That was a good chat. And I need some more tea. I will see you all tomorrow for some more Tactical Breach Wizards. Goodbye!